Hi everyone, in this tutorial we are going to learn how to add not to add the commands to database. If you follow my tutorial, there is tutorial about how to add jarvis command to database. Now one of my YouTube viewer, Arnab Bortakor, I don't know, I cannot pronounce the name, but it's Arnab Bortakor. Okay, I cannot pronounce it, but sir, the message is, sir, I have added the database to my Jarvis, but can you tell me how to make him read the items from database? Now he can only read the commands from commands txt. Okay, command text file. I am very new to I am very new to programming. Okay, now I am going to make a tutorial for this. How can we retrieve the data from the database and to add a grammar to speech engine from database in an easy way. Okay, I am going to show you the easy way. How can you retrieve the data from database and you can load the grammar for speech engine, and also you can get the response. Okay, now one column is for response, okay, the other column is for social response, and other column is for social commands. Okay, now I have in my database, I have created a table. My table name is my table. Okay, over here you can see, and then I am using nar varchar 950. You can make it more if you using a big sentence for your social commands or for social response. You can make it bigger. Okay, but I am using 950 characters. Okay, something around this. Then afterward, when you make the table, okay, now we are going to jump. We gonna jump in our form. Okay, first of all, if you have this Jarvis program, okay, you have this Jarvis program, it's when it's ready, okay, load the grammar. We are going to start from load grammar. Okay, or here you can see it's load grammar. Let me we have two catch and exceptions. Okay, I'm going to delete one of my catch exception. Try and catch. Okay, now I am going to make it for its exception also, exception ex. Okay, then I will give it over here. If something is wrong in our code, okay, then concatenate ex.message. It will show us the message. It will read us the message also. Okay, now we are going to use try and catch, okay, for this to get exception also. Now first of all, you have to make a string name. You have to make a string and then variable name, machine name. This is for username of your PC. If I open this project in another PC, then I need a username. Okay, for this you can solve this problem, okay, by over here user and then concatenate the machine name. This is for your environment dot username. Okay, then we are going to use another string. It's called connection string. Okay, now I named it con string. Okay, and then you have to give your connection string over here. Okay, connection string you have to give it. It's very important. Then we are going to use SQL command from system.data.sql. Okay, we are going to use a class of SQL connection. Con is variable name of it, is equal new, and then SQL connection. Okay, then we are going to pass our connection string. This is our connection string. This is our connection string. Okay, so it's a link of our database. If you don't know how to get it, you have to simply click on your database in the Server Explorer, and then over here you can see over here database 1 MDF. Then over here you can see connection string. Copy this connection string and paste it over here. Okay, paste it over here, and you can fix the errors. Okay, just give at the rate, you have to give double quotation mark before double quotation mark at the rate sign. Okay, this will remove the error. Okay, and then we are going to pass this connection string to our SQL connection. Okay, SQL connection, and then we have variable name con. Okay, then what we are going to do, we are going to open the connection. Okay, we are going to open our connection is SQL connection. Okay, and then we are using SQL commands. I called it SC. Okay, SQL command. We are using the class of SQL system.data.sql client. Okay, we are using the SC is the variable name of it, is equal new SQL command. Just wait. Yes, like this, new SQL command. And then when it's when you create this one, okay, the variable name CS, then we are going to connect. Okay, CS dot connection is equal con. Okay, it will connect to our SQL connection. Okay, then we are using command text. Okay, like our SQL command dot command text is equal. Then over here we gonna give our table. We are going to select from our table. Okay, the command text we are going to take from our table. For this you have to write select, then asterisk sign, that's from my table. This is the table, this is the name of my table in my database, my table. You have to give your table name over here. Okay, then after that we are going to use another class of system.data.sql. Okay, we are going to use SQL data reader. Okay, and then we are going to give a variable name. You can call it whatever you like, but mine is SDR. Okay, SDR is the variable name, and assignment operator. Okay, simple assignment operator, equal sign. What this is called, it's not equal. Okay, it's a assignment operator, simple assignment operator. Okay, then after simple assignment operator we are going to give our SQL command variable. Okay, we are going to get execute reader. Okay, we are going to use execute reader property of our SQL command, and then we are going to use while. Okay, while for our reader, SQL reader, while SQL data reader is reading. Okay, while SQL reader dot SQL data reader is reading, then we are going to make one variable like social commands. Okay, var social commands. We are going to make a var, and then we are going to make a social commands, a variable name social cmd, not social commands, social cmd is equal. Then we are going to read okay, with SQL data reader, we are going to read the column. Okay, this is social commands is my, or here you can see this is column of my table. This will read the SQL data reader will read from this column, okay, our command, and then you have to give around square brackets, okay, square brackets, and then double quotation mark, and then give your table your column name. Okay, social command is my column name in my table. Then close closing quotation mark, close square bracket, then dot to string, okay, then dot to string. Okay, afterward we are going to build a grammar. Okay, grammar command grammar is equal new grammar. Okay, we are going to make a grammar for a speech engine. Okay, is equal new grammar builder. We are gonna build a grammar, new choice. Okay, we are going to use over here new choice, and then we are going to pass our this variable name social cmd, which is holding this SQL data reader when he's reading the commands from social commands column of our table. Okay, then it will store in social cmd. Okay, social cmd, and we are going to give a new choice to social cmd. Okay, then we are going to load to our speech engine, speech recognition engine dot load grammar async. Okay, from our this grammar variable name, which is holding all the data from our database column name social commands. Okay, then it will add to the store in this command grammar, and then we are going to load it to speech engine with speech recognition engine dot load grammar async. Then we are going to pass our grammar variable name over here. This will load the grammar. Okay, after that, after bracket, okay, after bracket of while, ending bracket, curly bracket of while, then we are going to close. First of all, we are going to close our SQL data reader. Okay, str dot close. Okay, then we are going to close the connection also. This is very important. You have to close the reader also, SQL data reader, and you also have to close the data SQL connection. Okay, you have to close both of it. Okay, then afterward we are going to catch exceptions. Okay, then jarvis dot speak. If something is wrong, it will tell you, and then at the end we are going to use e dot message. Okay, this will show us the error. If something is wrong over here, it will show us the error. Sorry, it will show us the error. Okay, this is for to load the grammar for a speech engine. Okay, now another part, we have made speech recognition engine dot speech recognized. This is for recognized text. Event handler for recognized text is engine underscore recognized. Then generate a method. Okay, generate a method. When you generate a method, it will look like something like this. Okay, but not this one. Okay, we are going to build we are going to write these things I'm going to explain you right now. Okay, what you have to write in this portion. Okay, for this we are going to use a string speech is equal e dot result dot txt. What is e dot result txt? It's a e dot result dot text contain the recognized words, okay, recognize words from speech engine. Okay, recognize text, it contains the recognized text from our speech engine. Okay, when we are loading something, when we are saying something through the microphone, and when it's recognized, the word is recognized, then it will execute from here. Okay, e.result.txt. okay, then we don't need this one. Okay, int I is equal 0, we don't need it right now. Okay, for this, what we have to do, we are also using the try and catch method. Okay, we are going to do the same string machine name environment dot username. This is for our if you want to use your Jarvis project in another PC with the database, then you have to do this. Otherwise, simply just copy your database connection string and paste it over here. Okay, directly paste it over here. Okay, and then give at the rate. Okay, and or here if you paste your connection string, you will gonna have an error. Okay, quotation mark you have to remove before the C drive, before the C drive. Okay, there is quotation mark, you have to remove this quotation mark, and you also remove the ending quotation mark after database1.mdf file. Okay, mdf. Okay, this is our database file name and format. Okay, after that you have to just give at the rate in front of quotation mark, and that's it. Okay, then we are going to use the same method to connect SQL connection to our connection string. We are going to use a SQL connection con is equal new SQL connection, and then you have to give your data connection. Okay, this data connection which is stored in con string, our string, you have to pass it over here. Then open a connection string. Then we are using the same method what we used for grammar. Okay, we are using the same SQL command sc is equal new SQL command, then sc dot connection is equal con. This will the SQL command will connect to our SQL connection. Okay, and then we are using sc dot command text is equal, or here give your table name, select asterisk from my table. This is my table name as I told you before. Then we are using a SQL data reader. SDR is the variable name, and then we are going to pass our SQL command variable name. Okay, then we are going to execute the reader. Okay, while it's reading. Okay, while the SQL data reader is reading. Okay, then we are going to make variable name commands. Okay, var commands variable name commands is equal, then SQL data reader variable name, and then square bracket, then double quotation mark. In between the double quotation mark, give your column name. We are going to give our column name this social commands. Okay, and then close quotation mark, and then close bracket, square bracket, then toString. Okay, toString, you have to make it you have to convert it into string. Okay, otherwise it will not work if you don't convert it into a string. Okay, you have to give dot toString. Okay, then we are using for response var response variable name response is equal, then we are going to use our SQL data reader again, then square bracket, then double quotation mark. Between the double quotation mark, This time we are going to give our social response command. As you can see, this is my second or here in my table there is second column for social response command. Okay, then give a double at the end, give a quotation mark and then close square bracket, then dot to string. Okay, you have to also change this to string. Okay, after that we are going to use if statement to compare. Okay, we are going to compare, we are going to use a compare method over here. We are going to use command. First of all, this is our command which has a social commands. Okay, SQL data reader will read these commands and it will store in our commands or variable name var commands. Okay, then we are using if statement. If a commands is compared to speech. What is speech? Speech is string, or here you can see string speech is equal e.result.txt. This is the recognized text for our speech engine when we are speak something, hello for example. If it's recognized, it will execute from e.result and then e.result will store, okay, the recognized text will store in our speech. Okay, this string speech variable name. Then we are going to compare command, okay, social command from which is stored in our commands. We will compare with the speech with the speech. Okay, if it's compared, okay, if it's equal to for example, if I say hello, when the speech engine recognizes the text and then it will execute with the e.result and then it will store in speech. Okay, and then we are going to compare with command. SQL data reader is reading the commands from this social commands column. It will read the command if it's equal to our speech, and then we gonna pass, okay, jarvis speak async response, or here you can see var response is equal sdr is the variable name of our SQL data reader, and then SQL social response commands. Okay, it will search in our database. Okay, it will read this column and it will store the data in response. Okay, then jarvis speak async from response. Okay, then it will read for us. Jarvis will reply for us from the database. Okay, this select from our database. Okay, from the column of our database. Okay, and then what we have to do, we have to close the data SQL data reader. Okay, close it, and then connection string, we are going to SQL connection string, we are going to close also this one. It's very important, don't forget. Okay, you have to close both of them at the end. Okay, now if the something is wrong, please check the speech. Okay, it will check the speech. Okay, if something is wrong in this text, it will check it. Okay, then we are going to also make exception. If something is wrong, this exception will tell us what's wrong in our code. Okay, then you have to concatenate and then ex dot message. Okay, like this. Okay, now we gonna test our project if it's working. Okay, now I am going to add some data. Okay, I already added some data to my my table. Okay, my table, this is my table, is the table name of my database. I will show data table. Okay, now as you can see, I have already over here some commands. Okay, like if I say hello, it will reply me hello, how are you. Okay, if I say Jarvis, hello, how are you doing. Okay, if I say what is your name, my name is Jarvis. Okay, now I am going to test. I am going to debug it now. Okay, let me say hello.
My name is Jarvis.
Hello.
Hello, how are you? How you doing? Hello, how are you? 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 Hello,
just wait, something is wrong with debug. I think, let me do it again. Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Jarvis.
How you doing?
What is your name?
My name is Jarvis.
As you can see, it's working fine. Now if I ask him something else,
My name is Jarvis.
Jarvis, what you are doing? Jarvis,
how you doing?
Jarvis, what you are doing?
How you doing?
Jarvis, what you are doing?
How you doing? How you doing?
See, it's not replying when I say. He's saying only how you doing, because I said Jarvis. Okay, I said Jarvis, that's why it's how you are doing. If I say Jarvis, I will write another command for Jarvis. What you are doing right now. If I say this, I will make a also response for Jarvis. I will add nothing, just waiting for your new commands. Okay, I will simply make the, if I say Jarvis, what you are doing, this is my new command that I added to my database. Jarvis will reply nothing, just waiting for your new commands. Okay, let's test it out. Okay, let's debug again. Jarvis, what you are doing right now?
Nothing, just waiting for your new commands.
See, as you can see now, it's working fine. You can add commands like this. Okay, if you have any question about these tutorials, please leave your comments. Okay, if you don't understand what's happened in this tutorial, then you comment under this video, okay, on my YouTube channel. And I hope when I upload this video, then I can share with you the link on description, maybe in description of how to add Jarvis commands to database. Okay, I will add this in this one. Okay, and you can see or there, if you can see the tutorial. If you have any question, please leave your comments, and please don't forget to subscribe my channel and like my video, and leave your comments and give your ideas. Like so many YouTube viewers, they have question, but they cannot explain somehow. Maybe I cannot understand the way they want to express what they want. Okay, please leave your comments, and goodbye from now. See you in next tutorial. Thank you very much for watching.